Welcome back. All right, so just the one early game today on Sunday. It is now done. The Chicago Blackhawks continue to have struggles with getting wins. The Minnesota Wild continue their attempt to bring their season back to life and to get themselves into the hunt for a playoff spot. So it's Mrazek versus Fleury. Marc-Andre Fleury now close to passing Patrick Roy on the all-time wins list. He's also close to 1,000 games played. Middleton has a shot deflect out. Marcus Foligno's shots blocked. Merrill's is held. There were points during this where I forgot, right, there's two Folignos in this game. Anyways, Minnesota would open the scoring. It was a face-off win. It's tipped in front by Rossi. Bounces it past Mrazek. Faber and Zuccarello with the assists at 2 minutes and 11 seconds. It's 1-0 Minnesota. I'm wearing the North Stars because it's the same colors they were wearing today, so I thought, hey, why not have some fun with it? All right, that was the first shot that hit the net, too, meaning that I was wrong on Merrill's being a shot on net, but it was held. Must have been going wide. So Rossi has a chance next shift. That's held. Power play for the Hawks. They cycle. Radish is denied. Tyler Johnson has a shot deflect out. There was a post for Radish. The Wild failed to clear. Bedard fires one wide. Kershad's denied. Near miss for Bedard. That power play's killed off 6 shots for Chicago on that first power play. The penalty kill's been a problem for Minnesota. I think coming out of this game today, there's still some work to be done on that penalty kill. Spurgeon exits hurt. He would return. Wild press at 8 minutes. Brodin has a shot that saved. The Hawks failed to clear. Shots are 7-4 though for Chicago 9 minutes in. Kaprizov has a net feed picked off. The Hawks rush. The Wild end up drawing themselves a power play. There was a shorthanded rush by Vlasic. That saved. Wild had trouble setting up, but they do set up. They cycle, and it's a tic-tac-toe play, and Rossi has the second goal of the first period. This one on the power play. Gaudreau and Faber with the assists at 12:07. So that's some rookies getting on the board for Minnesota. Middleton then has a shot that's blocked as the Wild press for more. Eriksson X denied as the Wild press with 4.5 minutes left. Zuccarello takes Kaprizov to Zuccarello. There's a near miss, and then the next time it works. Zuccarello scores from Kaprizov and Goligoski at 17:06. And so then the Wild are looking for more. So they're ahead 3-0, and I thought, if they score again here, I'm probably going to need a no mercy magnet. I don't, but it looked like I might at points during this game. Shoulder save on a Bedard rush after the first period. It's 3-0 Minnesota. Second period, Boldy and Kaprizov are denied early by Mrazek. The Hawks rush the other way. Radish fans on a chance from the slot. The Hawks press after that. Reese Johnson hits the side of the net. Kachuk had a wraparound chance that saved. Murphy has a shot that's blocked. The Wild were having trouble clearing for a while there. The Hawks had him pinned down. It's that whole argument of, if you get a goal there, if you're Chicago, it might have changed the complexion of the game, but they don't. Fleury had a really solid game today, which Minnesota absolutely needed. Glove save on a Rossi turnover chance. The Wild press draws them a power play. Blackhawks prevent a setup. Gaudreau has a shot saved. Things get pushed on a hold by Mrazek after that power play has come to an end. Kaprizov has a one-timer that's blocked. The Wild go back to the power play, and they score on this one as well. Boldy scores from Zuccarello and Spurgeon at 11:36. It was a good cycle, and it's tipped pretty early in the power play, so that makes it 4-0 in favor of the Minnesota Wild. Again, I was thinking could end up being a no-mercy game. Wild look to add another. Maroon has a screenshot that saved. Rossi had a shot that deflects wide. Teams exchange rushes after that. Tyler Johnson has a shot kicked aside. Kaprizov's denied on a net drive. The Wild press. Then there's a near miss for Rossi on the net drive. He definitely wanted that hat trick. It's 4-0 after 2 periods. Third period, Hawks with an early press. The Wild then get some pressure of their own. Mrazek with some big saves there. We get a power play for Chicago. Tyler Johnson's shot is held. The Wild clear on a face-off win. The Hawks cycle. Eriksson Ek clears. The Hawks cycle late. The Wild clear to finish the kill. And that made their penalty kill 10 for 10 after John Hines took over. Shots are 3-1 for the Hawks at 5 minutes. Kaprizov to Rossi gets blocked. Pressed by the Wild at 9 minutes. Zuccarello has a shot that's blocked. Entwistle is then denied on a rush that followed that. Wild were doing a good job of keeping the Hawks in their own end, which is where I think protecting the lead, that's where, to me, it works. To me, protecting the lead means you've got the puck in their end. You're not worried about generating shots and chances. Just make sure they don't get out of their own end. Good forechecking. Let your bottom 6 guys go out there and do what they do. And I thought they did a good job. However, there's a power play for Chicago with 7:43 left, and the Hawks score on this one. It was a good cycle. It's buried. It's Radish from Tyler Johnson and Bedard at 12:55. So Bedard has a 9-game point streak on the road. Impressive for a rookie to be able to do that. And again, it feels like with Chicago, And their offense being as it is, when Bedard gets points, he kind of has to generate it himself, but he seems to accept that as his role. Wild press for response. Maroon is denied. Entwistle blocks a puck with his hand. Looked like that really hurt. I understand that too. Like a player, you got your glove on. That doesn't provide a lot of protection from a puck. But at any rate, Eriksson X denied. The Hawks clear. Spurgeon has a chance that's held. Reese Johnson has a one-timer that's held. Wild press with a minute and a half left. And Nick Foligno had a net drive that was blocked out by Chicago. Or by Minnesota, I should say. But your final is 4-1 in favor of the Wild. They go to 8-10-4 with the win. Chicago drops to 7-16 with the loss. So they will still be 32nd on the power rankings by the end of tonight's games. Shots on net, 15-11 Minnesota in the first, 11-6 Minnesota in the second, and then Chicago outshoots Minnesota 11-8 in the third. Final shots, 34-28 Minnesota. Power plays, Chicago 1 for 3, Minnesota 2 for 3. The hits, 21-19 for Chicago. Mrazek saved 30 out of 34, and he was good. He was good. Mrazek's provided solid goaltending for Chicago. Fleury was excellent, 27 saves on 28 shots. The scoring chances in this game were pretty close to even. So yeah, Fleury was a big part of this win, even though it's a 3-goal victory. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.